Hey everyone, welcome to the pre-show. Before we start the show, we have to do housekeeping a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we made a lot of big plans in January, more ads, more products being used, more affiliate links, everything that we could to, make that bag, get that money.
Yeah.
We were going to be,
I was going to start
drowning in it.
I was going to start getting into MLMs and both men-loving men and multi-level marketing schemes.
We had so many big plans, and frankly, they flopped.
Mm-hmm.
They did not go good. We had our big meeting. We were going to work with the company to get our podcast out there. Let's just say it was we were waiting daily through the wire.
Mm-hmm.
We were waiting daily through the wire to see if we could get a big new podcast distributor that maybe me and my conserva crazies or Republic crazies would go crazy over. We were going to go have all this big business. We were going to become rich and famous pundits who always were, jumping in and having politics, right, Alan?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was planning my Gutfeld set.
I was already practicing my quiet was the actually funny laugh on Gutfeld.
Oh, man. God, I would love to punch up some Gutfeld.
I would love to sit there and be like, was that supposed to be funny? Like, just do my little laugh that's like, I don't really know. I feel like it's my responsibility to laugh at this, but I don't think it's funny.
Oh, so cool.
Gutfeld. You drive me crazy. Anyway, I accidentally called it basketballers instead of lady ballers.
Uh-huh.
And when they asked me what the plot was, I just described the plot of G.U.N, man, and
you were mostly right. You were mostly right.
Yeah, and they got mad at me and they attacked me, and then I pushed Ben Shapiro down on his butt, and he fell in a puddle. He may have pissed his own pants. I didn't see the puddle before then. So
yeah, the thing is with Ben Shapiro, when he falls in a puddle, it's a drowning hazard.
Well, anyway,
he looks like a damn yellow Pikmin flopping around in there.
Well, he looks like a damn yellow Pikmin because he pissed his pants. But
that too.
It's yellow, baby. Quite the yellow fellow. But what I'm trying to say is that our easy road to riches of being political pundits has fallen apart.
Yeah, not going so well.
Yeah, that didn't go good. We didn't do a good job. You tried to get us the MSNBC job, but you were like, what happened?
I wanted to try and get in on the whole being scared about Russia and being scared about. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. See, that's the thing. So I started sending them creepypasta to Rachel Maddow, and I sent the Russian sleep experiment scared her so much that she went into hiding. She's in her bunker now because she thinks that's real. She thinks
that was your contact.
Yeah, and I'm like, ah, look at me, I'm doing the face. Ah! And she hated it.
It didn't help that I sent her a creepy inverted Photoshop picture of Soda Popinski from Punch Out. She got scared.
That didn't help, and then it also didn't help that I sent her a link to like the site's like it takes your webcam and then flips your eyes and mouth upside down.
Oh no!
No.
So we were trying to become political pundits, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And you know what? We were being fake to our listeners. We were, what would you say, fake hosts? Which is third. Number one with the bullet, the worst one, fake friends. If you're a fake friend, put a gun in your damn mouth, okay? That's all I'll say about it. I won't tell you what to do besides that. I'll just prompt you. Uh-huh. Number two are fake fans. I don't care about fake fans. Keep, only real fans. But number three are fake hosts, when you say Alan.
I think that's the holy trinity of suckers.
I would say that it's not a trinity. I think it's the worst is fake friends.
Isn't there like some sort of Gnostic evil trinity? It's in some. Is there like an evil devil trinity?
I don't know, but
is that just the dark triad?
It's a dark triad. Maybe it's something you read in a YA novel when you were 8 or 13. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. It. According to crosswalk.com, which is a Bible, good at cross. It's like crosswalk.com.
Oh, because you would walk across the road and you would only see one pair of footprints.
They say false prophet, antichrist, and Satan. But a false prophet is just like that's just like a general thing you can be. Anybody
false prophet's what I'd call this podcast because we ain't making no fucking money on it.
That's for damn sure. But also because anybody can technically be a false prophet if you just say something that's not going to happen. And you're wrong about it.
That's true.
Yeah,
most people are false prophets because people are saying shit, not backing it up.
That's
all
true.
Fake friends.
That's true. And they're not clapping back with facts. It's not happening.
So we've been a bit of a fake host, and we have real fans. So that's right. We're making it our plan, kind of like how Fast 11 bombed, and now Fast 12 is going to go back to basics. No, Fast 10 bombed. And Fast 11 is going back to basics. Hogcast is going back to basics, folks. We're going back to practically year one Hogcast. So first things first, I've enrolled Alan back in grad school.
Yep, I'm depressed again.
You're going back to grad school. You don't want to be there, but you know what? That brings a certain rough quality to the show. How does it feel, Alan?
Great. It's great having a job that doesn't pay you anything. It pays you just enough to have a shitty apartment and eat Chinese food once a week.
Once a week, yeah.
Hey, but you know what? That Chinese takeout. There's no good Chinese takeout place near me now in the suburbs. So, like in the end, who's happier?
Who's happier?
Yeah. The one with the house. The one with the house. Yeah, God, please. The one with the house.
We're gonna be uploading all these episodes in 64K because we used to. I think Podbean had a 500 upload limit.
Yeah,
500 meg upload limit or something.
That's true. And we're also doing this on a Turtle Beach microphone.
I'm doing it on a AT Audio Technica 2020 that has been through like 8 moves. I think it still works. I think I gave it to my dad. Have you? Wait. You're not still using the AT? I assume this entire time you're still using the AT 2020. No, I'm using a Rode mic.
Oh, you got the NT one just like me.
Yeah, I got the NT one. Like, remember that I was freaked out because my AT 2020 died and I had it for like close to a decade. And I was like, oh, it's finally fucking died. God damn it. Never once checked the cable. Didn't check the cable. Yeah, the second I replaced the cable, because I bought a new cable for my soundboard, and then I was like, I wonder if I plug my AT 2020 into this it'd work. I'd be like, yep, that's the right. If I had just paid $8 for a cable,
well, you know what the thing that killed all the Blue Yetis is that their USB ports were just dog shit.
Right.
Those are still. You know what? I donated those to like work at one point.
Well, I always assumed a Blue Yeti's weak point is that if they lived in the snow, then they wouldn't be very good camouflage if they were blue.
That too. Natural selection.
I don't know who the natural predator of orcas. Do orcas hunt Yetis?
I feel like it's got to be like a snow leopard or something, or
snow leopard.
Yeah, like a snow leopard. Those live in Nepal or around there, where the Yetis are supposed to hang out.
I don't really. Yeah, wait. I guess Yetis are.
Unless you think that any kind of Bigfoot in the snow is technically like a Yeti. Like as soon as it.
I just thought they were out at Antarctica. Also, I believe Yetis are real.
Now, if they were in Antarctica, that would be pretty cool. The only thing that could kill them is like those giant penguins from in the Mountains of Madness by Lovecraft. Yeah, that's about it.
The old woods are just hairy guys.
I'd buy that. I'd buy that.
The other way that we're going back to basics is that I'm going to have a girlfriend again soon. Please, I'm looking for girlfriends. If you want to apply, just DM me.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to like me very much because that one didn't like me very much. So, shouts out. That's all we're looking for.
Yeah, we just need Russ to mention on the show more that he has a girlfriend, by the way.
I need to be a guy in the bio and not much more. So, please reach out. Hit me up. I'll start my Hinge account again. I'll start a Hinge account. And we'll figure this out. So back to year one, Russ.
Can I complain about the apps? I've been on the apps this entire time. I'm just bouncing around.
Right.
I'm a
just like the nerd song, bouncing around.
Yeah, exactly like that. But wait a second. Is that the SpongeBob one?
No, it's not the SpongeBob one. That's
okay.
A different song.
Okay. Okay. Hinge is for people that. It's for people that like. I feel like Hinge. It's like people that had an internship, like a paid internship at some point. That's who's on Hinge.
Yeah.
And then people on Bumble are just kind of normal. They lean a little bit more Redditor, I feel like, unfortunately.
Right.
And then people on Tinder is just like everybody, like locals. Yeah. It's like people holding up fish. It's like It's like women that mention that only talk about The Office in their bio, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So the way you make it sound, it's like Tinder is for sailors and women who watch television, and Hinge is for evil people.
Hinge is for like Lockheed contractors.
The Quillette girlfriend. I'm the
Quillette
boyfriend.
That's why I'm on there. Yeah, I'm trying to find that Quillette girlfriend.
If you go to Hinge, that's where you're gonna find the Quillette girlfriend.
I'm trying to find Dasha on there.
Hey, Dasha, let's hook up. I'm a podcaster too. I'm a weird Catholic convert too. Well, actually, you kind of have it. You could be alpha her on that.
Yeah, it's like I'm actually. I was born Catholic. I was baptized. Here's a picture of my foreskin, and here's a picture of my baptism.
I've never believed in this new pope. He's not my guy.
He's too woke. The Pope is woke. Except when he's except when he flips on his infallibility switch, then he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, which is not fair. It's kind of like going Kaioken.
It is like going Kaioken. It's actually like he goes Ultra Instinct. Like it does and then the Pope says something.
And then you're trying to have arguments about faith, or like what was it Virgin Mary ascended to heaven or she died? What's that schism called again?
Oh yeah, there is something like that. Yeah
it's either did she die or did she just get picked up by angels?
Yeah, it's the assumption. They call that the Assumption of Mary.
Yeah, so if you say that to him, he just deflects it because his hair is blue, or what's left of his hair. His nose hair turns blue.
Yeah, and well, see, the thing is, I said, like, hey, is it true that the first thing Jesus made was a whip? And he popped up behind me and, like, karate chopped my neck before I could even say it.
He got in his car and ran you over and, like, deal with this whip first.
Yeah.
Got your ass.
He did get my ass.
Then he did D&D lay on hands and you were healed, but it's okay.
God damn. Thank God the Pope has mass healing word.
Yeah.
It's great.
Any other first year Hogcast stuff we're returning to, Alan?
Froob guy, he's back.
Froob guy? I forgot about the Froob guy. Alan, you've been sitting on the Froob guy for a hot minute. For those who don't remember, Froob was the Gogurt equivalent of
It's a Gogurt equivalent of the UK is Froobs, of course.
And it had a guy on it, right?
No, our Froob guy he was a guy that would interrupt, I think, like our bits and say, like, talk about Froobs again. Or something like that.
We listened to like Comedy Bang Bang and stuff, and it was very funny, the idea of a person interrupting the podcast and being goofy and annoying.
Yeah,
that's every damn Discord call with all these straight white men. Ah!
Now we never get interrupted by characters from other media, like, say, Star Wars.
It's almost like somebody here doesn't care anymore.
It's almost like both of us don't really listen to improv podcasts anymore.
No, we do like listening to annoying people talk, though.
We like to listen to people talk about bad posts they see online, nasty men, guys on the radio, fast food still, crazy people from like QAnon cults, that kind of thing. That's what we consume now.
Don't worry, though. We're done with that. We are doing a lot more annoying voices.
We're doing a lot more annoying.
Who's a new character I can do, Alan? Let me do a new character.
I don't know.
What could he be? I'm the Disney Star Wars enjoyer. I'm a straw man. I love all these new characters. I love Rey, and I'm excited for her to rebuild the temple.
Wow. Pretty good.
Pretty funny character, because the thought of that is pretty funny.
Hey, before we start the episode,
get fat again. I'm gonna ignore the Italian man. I'm gonna get fat again. That's the other thing I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna do that. I'm gonna gain all my weight back too. It'll be great. We should just get fatter and say, like, you need to support the show. We're going back.
We have to support the show, and then when we get the ads, once we get that big call
I'm doing the Brian Johnson thing where I'm trying to turn back the clock biologically, but it's so I can have like worse acne, be drunk more of the time, and be fatter all the time. Right? I'm going back to 2016, baby.
We're doing it, baby. So that's kind of the big plan. So you've got to support us. Please share this with your episode with your friends so you can stop us from sliding back down.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get started. This is Hogcast Speedy Delivery, the #1 independent Sonic Pizza podcast on the planet. I'm your host, Russ Walsh. With me, as always, is my co-host, Alan Black. Welcome, Alan.
Yes, welcome, everybody. Are you on this Hazbin Hotel's Eve, just a couple of days from the release of Hazbin Hotel.
Me and Alan were talking about this before the show. I thought you were getting your energy out on it about it now, but you're on the you're has been pilled.
Well, see, I saw one very expensive video, and it changed my mind on a lot of topics.
It changed. Alan, listen, I'm kind of a Republic crazy, I'm a Republic crazy, and you're kind of a spendocrat. Again?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And we often don't see eye to eye, and we don't ever change our mind about anything. But damn it all, Alan had their mind changed for good, because there's death of the author, and then there is stealing from the author their character, and then making their character fuck them. So
yeah, people talk a lot about like public domain Mickey. I'm gonna make him be nasty and kill people. Fuck that. Well, you don't need to be in public domain. I'm paying $50,000 to have Mickey Mouse suck me off. I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's true. I'm paying whoever does like the Cuphead animation to make it accurate.
I want Cuphead to run and gun my dick and balls.
I want Mugman's mug on my slobber knobber or whatever.
Russ doesn't say Russ isn't used to saying these kind of things. His pastor gets mad. Pastor gets mad.
I gotta get nastier again. Remember, we had a whole year where we got pretty damn gross on this podcast. We were always talking about poopy and stuff. And ever since it became a bore.
Were we talking about poopy? I don't think we were. I think it was mainly just like cum.
It was a lot of cum. I think the big one was my mom listened to one episode of the podcast and she said, "You guys talk about a." This is a throwback.
I know which one it is.
We would have one of those sombrero style, what is it? The chip holders with the chip dip in the middle.
Yeah.
Except it would have a butthole. It would have like a brown eye, and you would squeeze the cheeks, and it would eject bean dip out, and then you would scoop up the messy butthole.
That's a good bit. We should have done that. What the fuck were we doing?
And then you would use the chips to squeeze with the squeezed out dookie bean dip. And my mom heard that and she didn't like it. She didn't think it was a good bit. She didn't think it was funny. And I'm thinking right now, I'm laughing at it pretty hard. It's pretty funny.
It's pretty good. We were like funnier than Cumtown at one point.
We were doing it. We were thinking up products and thinking up ideas. People don't respect that. I think
we were as fat as Stavs, and we were basically just two Stavs in a room, and we weren't even getting any come down money.
Double Stavs, and neither of us were traders.
That's the thing.
We weren't friends, but we were business partners.
Well, because we would never be a fake host.
Never be a fake host.
The one time I got my mom to listen, I played it in the car one time, and she said, "Which one is you?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Holy shit.
I mean, I'm not the best at like remembering names, but I can always differentiate voices. But I think that's a skill you have to pick up. It does take a little bit of training.
But that's my mom.
Yeah, but you're
I don't talk to her very much.
That's true.
I guess that's the thing.
You just use silent gesture because your family is all about like combat.
Sure, yeah, we're Klingons actually.
Did you watch the Iron Claw?
Oh no, is that what did they just not talk to each other in the movie?
They didn't talk enough to each other about certain things, and that's kind of why it ended in a bad way.
Do
you know the ending? Do you know the ending?
Like I know, like at least some of them die. I know multiples of.
Alan, I got some bad news for you.
I think like
almost most of them die.
Yeah, I was gonna say like almost everybody except for one guy.
I don't know. It's like somewhere in the middle.
I know there's like at least one guy is alive still.
One left.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I know. But I didn't know if all of them die in the movie, or maybe it just like says like this guy died 5 years later because he took too many drugs for his knees that got fucked up wrestling.
Right. You should watch the Dark Side of the Ring about it. It's pretty good.
I mean, the thing is just like you're like, oh, it's a drama about some wrestlers and stuff. It's like, okay, somebody's gonna have like some sort of pill addiction and like there's probably gonna be a gun at some point.
No, are you telling me that a lifestyle of getting dropped on your head's might lead to
getting slapped with metal chairs all the time might fuck your bones and muscles and stuff up?
That could be another return to first year Hogcast thing. Is just rewatching Lucha Underground and being like, oh, look at all these unprotected chair shots. Ooh, I thought that was really cool back when we were watching. I mean, in a way, it's still pretty cool.
It is
but
cool.
It's
cool,
good.
but it's cool in the sense like these guys are sacrificing I'm saluting the screen when it happens.
Yeah, you're saluting the screen. That's why Alan doesn't watch wrestling anymore. Is because you think it's fake.
I look like Big Boss at the end of MGS3, thinking about the sacrifice of the boss.
Right.
Yeah.
You should watch. You should just download a torrent of all the old ECW shows where they did. That's just all the show. That's all the shows were.
That's
You'd
pretty
be
cool.
like, oh, Mike, awesome. I wonder if his fate was awesome.
Oh no.
Things didn't end well for Mike Awesome. I'll be honest, everybody.
Or honestly, Channel Awesome. Neither.
That's true.
Not great.
I would hate if somebody was to compare my life to Channel Awesome.
Oh, that would suck
man.
so bad. Oh man. Hey, I'm getting a call. Do you want me to take this real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, it'll just take 1 minute. Exactly 1 minute.
1 minute. I also had another idea for this, but we don't have to.
Oh no, hold on. I'll put it I'm going to send it. He was really mad. I think looking at the caller ID, this guy was really mad at me last week, but I will wait. I'll put him on hold if you want to do some extra bits.
I just had a different setup. Here, let's just go into it, and I'll try and retrofit it.
Okay, whatever. We'll edit this out.
Okay. Alan, it's me. What if Watto?
What the fuck? What if Watto?
What if Watto if I was just Watto, but not problematic in any way whatsoever? Hello, Alan.
They recast you with Chris Pratt?
Hey, Chris Pratt. Hey, everyone. Hey, Alan. I love being in Star Wars, and I love working on pod racers without any slaves. That's right. Anakin just hangs out here.
Not in a weird way, because not like a weird way with a kid hanging out with an old weird alien.
We're Doc and Martying it.
We're Rick and Mortying it.
No, don't say that. Stop associating me with problem. I'm gonna kick your ass, Alan.
Okay, now hold
Alan,
on.
you're pissing me off.
The one thing about What If Watto is he is very wholesome and family friendly, but he will protect his family at all costs.
That's right. I'm an ex-Marine, Alan.
Wow. Oh, ex-Marine Watto just like did the things where he points at his eyes and points at my eyes threateningly, and then he flew away. He did that on FaceTime, and then he flew away and dropped his phone on FaceTime.
It's cool.
It's pretty sick.
Anyway, so we got in the two Star Wars things that we were thinking about.
Yeah. Thank God we're not doing any dumb voices or anything anymore.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, you know what's never been dumb? Pizza pie.
Pizza.
Hail Caesar. It's the pizza segment.
Yeah.
I went back to Taco Bell recently, and I had my first Mexican pizza of the new year.
It's kind of like it's like how some people celebrate the new year with in Japan by visiting a shrine. You visit and bow.
I do get a fortune. I do get a fortune from the Taco Bell.
You eat just like the time that I found a piece of plastic bag at the Taco Bell. You find a fortune in your Taco Bell.
Yeah. So the thing is, when I go to there, it is like a shrine in that they let me ring the big Taco Bell once if I throw a coin into the offering box.
Taco Bell. I didn't even think about that. That's pretty funny, Al. You got me on that one.
The big Taco Bell shrine. Oh. God,
I'm sure. Don't some of the older Taco Bells actually have the bell?
I think like an Arby's has a fucking bell inside. They better fucking have a bell at Taco Bell.
That is a fucked up thing. We have never talked about this before.
We have talked about the Arby's
bell.
has
more fucking bells than Taco Bell does.
Long John Silver's has a bell too.
Who does?
Long John Silver's.
That's true.
I think the thing is, if they put a Taco Bell in the Taco Bell, people will be ringing that thing all the time because they're always killing it. They're always killing it at Taco Bell.
There is a half Taco Bell, half Long John Silver's next to my Walmart. I'm thinking next time I go, I'm going to go in there and ring it and be like, I'm ringing the Taco Bell, even though it's technically the Long John Silver's bell.
You go to the Taco Bell, you order your Crunchwrap Supreme, you take a bite and you're like, this is damn delicious, sir. And then you walk over to the Long John Silver's thing and ring the bell for him. So this is for you, Taco Bell guy. I did it for you.
I did it for you.
The Mexican pizza, you know what? Sometimes my only problem with the Mexican pizza is that sometimes they give you a real sloppy one that slides around in the box and gets cheese stuck to the lid or something. But the people, I think now that they brought them back, The people at the local Taco Bell, they had a couple sloppy months at the beginning, but now they're used to making the Mexican pizzas regularly, I guess. Now that it's been on the menu for long enough, and they just keep knocking it out of the park. My one complaint, I wish they would bring back the jalapeno nacho cheese one, where they would drizzle on some extra nacho cheese and then throw in a few, pickled jalapenos on there.
Right.
Because, I think that just pluses it up a little bit. Maybe I can add that in the app. I didn't really check, but Mexican pizza, forever one of my all-time faves. I hope they start bringing out those variants they've been teasing multiple times in various test markets, because I would kill for it. But
yes, you were so mad, Alan, about those initial Mexican pizzas. You were frankly going to go back to the back of the kitchen and start teaching the employees yourself.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I mean, you know what? When I was a kid, so my mom likes Taco Bell, kind of. I mean, she makes she's always made Mexican food at home and stuff, and it's like, I mean, not Tex-Mex food. It's just like whatever weird stuff they pick up in Morelia, Michoacan, I guess, is like whatever kind of brand of Mexican cuisine they have there. But we never really had Tex-Mex food growing up, except my mom loved Taco Bell, and specifically the Mexican pizza, and that's the only time she ever really tried to make any sort of Tex-Mex style stuff, and she's like, I'm going to cook everybody a Mexican pizza at home, because I fucking love the Mexican pizza. Everything else was just like actual, like normal Mexican food, like, like rice and chicken and mole and, stuff like that. But that was the one Tex-Mex thing that she was like, yeah, they got it right. We got to do the Mexican pizza.
They get it.
They got it. Yeah, it's that's what we need, is the Mexican pizza. That's the only time I'm gonna have that weird bean and reef and fucking ground beef mixed together combo is on a Mexican pizza. And goddamn it's classic.
It's from the hills, like it combines old world sensibilities of Europe with the American ingenuity and the spices and flavors of Mexico. It's the international dish that can't be beat.
It's kind of like, and that's some of the best Mexican stuff of all time is like that, like our weird polka music.
What is that music called again? I always forget what it's called.
I mean, there's various polka and like accordion elements in a lot of Mexican music.
I just remember there was when I was a kid in my local, when we would go to the local parade, the States Day parade, that they would have a open bed truck, like a semi, of guys with like a PA system playing that on the back of the truck, playing that specific kind of music. I always thought it was the coolest shit on earth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it
was so tight.
In general, the super accordion heavy stuff is norteño music, but it's like
this one was very clarinet heavy. It was clarinet intensive.
It's cool. Mariachi is also basically that. It's like, because they have fucking accordions and shit in that too. God damn, it rules. That shit owns. Yeah, Mexican pizza.
I didn't like the horses. When I was a kid, I didn't care for the horses because the horses always pooped and they were so stinky. Are getting grosser.
Horses are nasty. I should post that video of that horse that was peeing for so long, and it was terrible. It made a horrible noise. Yeah. Tell me about this. I'm interested to see what this pizza you had is, Russ.
So the Screamin' Sicilian brand, I've not had many good experiences with it, but it was on special at Fred Meyer. Frozen pizza's a little bit at a premium right now. It wasn't the cheapest, but it was on special, so I was like, well, I guess I should try it if it's a bargain in its own field.
Yeah.
As you know, I become a cheese pizza guy. I think I mostly lean cheese pizza these days.
Yeah,
I still eat meat, but so often that these frozen pizzas, the pepperoni is basically a red hot dog disc, and the vegetables are watery and gross. So I become a cheese man, and this one promised 2.5 feet of cheese stuffed in the crust. That's
That's crazy.
That's what it claims on the box.
Well, hold on, wait a second, hold on. 2.5 feet. I mean, I guess that the pizza's like a foot across, so like in terms of the circumference of the pizza, that's only like 2/3 of the pizza. I don't know. It depends, I guess, on the diameter of the pizza, but that's not that crazy, I guess. Now, it sounded insane when I first heard it, because I thought of what 2 feet of cheese would look like. And then I remembered
you were going to start screaming a la the Sicilian.
A la the Sicilian. I was going to scream. But then I remembered the relationship between the diameter and circumference of a circle and realized that's nothing. That's not actually that much cheese. Unfortunately. But was it enough cheese?
It was a lot of cheese. Honestly, my main problem with the Screamin' Sicilian pies in the past is they are a roof of the mouth destroyer. It's like eating sandpaper on the top of your mouth. This pizza was not as bad as others I've had from them, probably because I didn't have the pepperoni. However, my mouth, the front of my mouth is pretty fucked up for the rest of the night.
I know what you mean, because it's like, the one time I think I've only had Scream Sicilian a couple times. They're one of those ones where their pepperonis are like extra like cardboardy.
Yeah.
It's like the whole pizza feels like the entire pizza is just like sandpaper for some reason. I don't understand how they do that, actually.
Yeah.
It's the crust especially. Like a really bad DiGiorno sometimes can get into like a sandpaper crust.
Yeah.
But they go
roof
full
of your mouth destroyer. And if the quality, I've had like real deal pizzas that taste so good, you can deal with the top of your mouth being fucked up for the rest of the week. But this was DiGiorno is not worth it. This was pretty good. I thought the cheese was higher quality than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't know what's happened in recent years, but I feel like the cheese has gotten better on a lot of these frozen pizzas. I'm not going to say they're high quality or amazing or anything, but I feel like, when I'm getting a 5 cheese blend, I'm actually getting like a Parmesan, a little hint of cheddar, and then probably a white cheese, and then a little bit of mozzarella. Like I'm more impressed that this had more cheese flavor to it. So the cheese on top was good. The cheese in the crust, I was impressed that it was basically the Pizza Hut stuffed crust cheese. That weird
the weird
fakey,
almost
plasticky cheese,
almost like mochi texture cheese.
That's a good way to put it.
It's floury,
a little bit crumbly. It was that cheese. I was impressed they found it, or this is just the way that kind of cheese
They got a warehouse.
is.
They got a warehouse full of cheese. They're just selling it by the foot.
What that cheese is? What is that funny cheese?
I think it's some type of like low moisture mozzarella, if I had to guess.
It's probably just like the cheese stick mozzarella.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's like the mozzarella cheese stick, like the string cheese, because it's like, I don't know if they do some sort of different processing for string cheese to like align it to where it's more fibrous and stuff like that. But no, here it is. I'm looking at it right now. If you want to get into when mozzarella is heated to 60°C and then stretched, the milk proteins line up. It is then possible to peel or strings or strips from the larger cheese. So it is a processing thing. If you get it to a certain temperature and you pull it, I guess having that sort of the force aligned in that way gets the weird fucking cheese molecules, the proteins, these weird polymers just line up right or whatever the fuck. That's crazy. I guess it is just like, it's the same type of cheese, but they put it through a different industrial machine, basically.
That's interesting. Shove it through a tube, right? Man, I am getting a throat clog. I apologize.
No, I had the same issue too. I got something interesting to know. This is from the Wikipedia page. I didn't know about this. Oaxaca cheese. Are you familiar with that?
No.
It's the same thing. It's like string cheese, but instead of making it a string, they just roll it up into a big ball. So you can just peel strips off of like a big ball of cheese.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess if it is that string cheese style,
you just have like a yarn ball. You have a big yarn ball you can eat. That sounds pretty sick.
I want to eat this yarn ball, dude.
I feel like I feel like a cat now.
So I was more impressed with this pizza. I've had nothing but bad history with the Screamin' Sicilian. I think for a while on this podcast I lambasted it as the lesser pizza brand. Like I think I'd rather have a DiGiorno and get the
even worse than Wild Mike.
Maybe the way it would fuck my mouth up. I'd be like, this hurts. Why are you doing this to me?
I put
Why
them
are you
like
attacking me so?
Wild Mike and the Sicilian are like on equal footing to me.
Right.
Yeah.
This was better than I expected. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a lot of cheese. The sauce, like all these places, the sauce was not particularly impressive. I mean, it was red sauce. It was sugar or whatever.
Yeah, it's like Newman's own, just poured on there. Yeah, sure.
But I'm hoping, maybe I'll try another one of their brands. But yeah, I was impressed. I would give it a solid B for a frozen pizza.
I might check it out because the Walmart near me, I think there's some sort of like embargo on Detroit, or like they turned all the pizza factories became car factories or something.
They refuse to make more Detroit pizza until the Detroit Pistons become a 50-50 basketball team again.
That might be it, because like Walmart doesn't carry it anymore.
How many games has Detroit won since I last started paying attention? Pistons. Let's see. I know our listeners love.
They love sports and they love the Pistons.
They love sports and listening to sports. So they've won 3 out of their 39 games. So.
Okay. Hey, look, they can do it. They can still pull it off.
Yeah. They could pull it off. So I think if they get a winning season, maybe make it to the playoffs, then we can have more Detroit pizza.
Yeah.
Alan, should I do our sub segment here?
Yes. And this time it's a real sub segment. If you catch my drift.
Oh, Alan, don't even say it like that. So long story short, our relationship with James Gunn disintegrated to an extent. For a long time, he was a big advocate for us. They thought we were a bunch of little goofballs and they were toying around with us. At one point, I said that his mind wasn't that twisted.
Yeah.
I was trying to compliment him on his business acumen, and I was like, "Oh, you never get the details twisted. Your mind's not twisted like that." He flipped out. He got pissed at me.
He said,
he told me
I started Guardians of the Galaxy 3 with Creep. How do you mean I'm not twisted?
I was like, no, I mean, your mind is twisted in creative ways. You couldn't hear a lot. He told me that Rocket Raccoon was going to come to my house and break my knees. He's a cartoon character, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told him I didn't watch Aquaman 2. That pissed him off even more, and I was like, most of America didn't, and he got really mad at me, and he told me he was going to push me in the damn ocean.
Uh-huh.
So, we don't have any sponsors anymore, is what I'm trying to say. We don't for our sipping segments, which, our legendary sipping segments.
Legendary sips.
The Rock wouldn't take us back. Because I've talked too much shit about WWE on the show.
Mm-hmm. You don't like to smell what he's cooking, unfortunately.
I kept saying Cody finished the story. He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna finish that for him," and he got mad at me. And so we're kind of up a creek without a paddle. And even earlier, I talked about how I was trying to get a girlfriend. Well, I am now reorienting this. This is not a paid for segment. This is a love for segment. That's right. This is 2 sips for Dakota Johnson's beautiful Web of Truths. And this is in support of Madam Web. We don't get any financial windfall from this. I'm not making any money. But Dakota Johnson, I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
And you want me to, that I'm going to go see the movie twice. Alan dropped the audio in here.
Yes,
just play it for everyone.
Of course.
So while my character in the movie may be able to see the future, I also can. And I know what the future brings. I know that when you see Madam Web, you're going to love it. In fact, I think you're going to see it twice.
That audio, how I've been going to sleep listening to ASMR? Sorry, Fauna Hololive. I've replaced you with a 30-second clip of Dakota Johnson on loop.
You're going to go see it. You're going to go see it twice. So
she can see the future. It's going to happen.
Is Dakota Johnson even married right now? Is she married or have a long time partner? Dakota Johnson, husband.
Better not be the 50 Shades of Grey guy. I'm going to get so mad.
Oh, she does. And it's Chris Martin, who I think is the Coldplay guy. Fuck!
It is. It's the Coldplay guy.
I'm even more mad at myself that I knew who the Coldplay guy was off the top of my head.
Hey, Coldplay guy, you know what? You love yellow so much, I'm going to make you piss your pants. Get the fuck out of here.
The birds are going to be coming from the underground. Well, you're going to be staying in the damn underground.
Yeah.
Viva La Vida is about a king being taken down. Well, guess what? Heavy is the crown, and heavy is the wedding ring that will be on my finger. Yeah. So anyway,
clocks, I'm going to clock him one.
And now I've run out of Coldplay songs. I've ran out of Coldplay songs. All I'm trying to say here is that we didn't make any money we were making good cash from James Gunn. I think I'm going to make good love. That's right, folks. Me and Dakota Johnson, it's going to be real by the end, because this is 2 sips for Dakota Johnson's beautiful Web of Truths surrounding Madam Web. So I'm going to take 2 sips. I'm not going to review after the first sip as I did in the other ones. I'm going to take 2 sips because she wants me to go see the movie twice.
Yep.
So, I know. So I haven't had this yet. I bought a case of these. I was going to work through my regular. This is Baja Blast Zero.
Oh, fuck. I was trying to find that.
It's at the stores now.
Oh, God. That's going to change everything.
I've had the fountain version at a Taco Bell before, but I've never had the canned version of Zero. Oh, so we're going to see if it's this zero is a hero or if it's a zero like I am right now in the love department until I make Dakota Johnson leave her husband and come to me. Okay, taking a sip. That's interesting. Okay, but can't review it because I have to take a second sip.
Okay.
So I took my 2 sips because I'm not taking one just to try. I'm taking 2. It's not as bright and sugary. Obviously, there's no sugar. It's a 0 sugar version. But it's not as a crisp bite of lime, but it's the same flavor palette, and it still has that classic Baja Blast taste. I think it's a good alternative because I'm still enjoying it. Baja Blast being my favorite Mountain Dew flavor because it's a very understated flavor for a soda. It's like lime juice with like a cup of sugar with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, Alan?
I know what you mean. It's got that citrus kick, but it's different than the, I don't know how to describe it compared to it's a different type of citrus than the normal Mountain Dew.
Right. Yes. So I'm enjoying it. It's good, but it's not as intense. Some might like it more, some might like it less, but I'm enjoying it. This is a thumbs up. Usually this segment I don't like what I drink. I actively dislike it.
I've got horrible news. I went to the Mountain Dew website, the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar locator. I have to drive like an hour away to get Mountain Dew.
That's so fucked up.
I have to go travel to Lake Lure and hopefully lure it out of the lake myself.
I will say this. When I went to the regular soda section or like the regular soda racks at my Kroger, they had none of these. This was only in a display. And it was a display that looked like an employee had just finished it like that morning. And I did have that moment of like, oh, I feel bad kind of fucking up their display, but I want my Baja Blast Zero. So to the employee, and it was uneven because I took 2 for the deal. So I'm sorry, employee, who probably spent a long time and now it's an uneven display. And I don't think anybody else will get this, but it's so fucked up because I have in the past said my local Pepsi distributor are fascists and they won't stock any of the funny flavors.
That's so sad.
But now they always take the most interesting choices because they immediately had the Mountain Dew Spark, the lemonade flavor.
I like that. Okay, I thought that was
instant.
Fun.
They had that instantly in the stores, and I'm not interested because I'm not a huge lemonade fan. Also, I don't drink full fat soda often these days.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little caught off guard by that. And then they embraced Baja Blast instantly. I think those are like easy sells for them because those are products that like they can understand. I don't think they quite understood the flaming hot, the flaming hot pep or the flaming.
Yeah,
hot
that's a little bit too. That's a little bit too conceptual.
I'm sure for our very conservative. I've literally called them fascists in the past because they will not give me. Cannot for the fucking life of me get that gaming Mountain Dew fuel, the gamer Mountain Dew fuel with the Master Chief on it.
That's really fucked up.
They do not have that in stock, and it pisses me off because it's like it's a fucking flavor you sold in 2008. Sell it now. Why is it so much scarier? But I'm sure they're like.
It took me a while to find that, and then also the fucking Diablo version.
Oh.
I eventually got both of them. But again, it's one of those things where it's like if they had the Zero version, I'd buy it probably every week. If they had Zero version of Halo Master Chief Game Fuel, I'd drink it every goddamn week. But they don't. It says a full fat version, and I can't. I'm not about that life anymore.
I can't get holes in my teeth.
The one thing we can't get back to in 2024. We can't get back to having Pepsi Max. Do you know how much caffeine I was consuming between the Pepsi Max and the Sundrop, the full fat normal Sundrop and the Pepsi Max? I was up on like Panera Lemonade up until like 2018, I think. Actually, no, probably up until like 2020. I was just drinking the most caffeinated full fat sodas all the time because goddamn, I love that Pepsi Max. I gotta get that taurine, that ginseng.
I did have ginseng. That was so funny. Does the Pepsi Zero Sugar have the ginseng still?
No, and there's one other thing that Pepsi Max had. It's the Panax, baby. It had that Panax.
I fucking forgot about the Panax.
Oh god, the Panax. I'm so sad.
what's so funny about this is that Pepsi Max, we love Pepsi Max. Me and Alan, I think, how many cases did you drink a week of Pepsi Max?
At least 2.
At least 2. I think in dark times it was 2. When I was feeling better and I'm trying to drink more water, it was 1 a week. But I drink a lot of fucking Pepsi Max. And in retrospect, it's the most Euro soda that they allowed in America.
It's true because like I think in like Europe and most of like in the UK and stuff, it's like that's just been their like default 0-calorie pep. That's like that is Diet Pepsi there, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
And over here, because it's got all that fucked up shit in it, like you were saying, like it had the ginseng in it, like a guy who raps about Grimes or whatever would be into it.
Okay, listen, I'm looking at this now. Pepsi Max in August 2016 became Pepsi Zero Sugar, and there was a crossover period for sure. Because I remember I kept buying Pepsi Zero Sugar for like at least a year or two because I wanted to keep drinking that garbage. But then I just like realized like this is not the same, and I became a Coke Zero guy.
Oh, Alan, this is so fucked up if the Wikipedia is to believe. In January 2023, PepsiCo reformulated Pepsi Zero Sugar in the United States to reduce the caffeine, remove ginseng, and tweak the sweetener system.
Well, I'll tell you when it was Pepsi Zero Sugar.
We literally only had 1 month left, and we didn't fucking know. We had only 1 month, and we didn't know. Wait. Fuck, we can't go back.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
This is like Twin Peaks: The Return. You can't return.
You
can't go back.
What year
as hard
is
as you
it?
try. You can't transcend time and space. Sometimes the things you want most in life just can't return. That's so fucked up.
That is really. Why did they ruin Pepsi Max? Why did they take that from me?
Why did they take it from me?
Why did they have
That's
to get rid
brutal,
of it?
dude.
I could still be being super caffeinated and getting headaches all the time. Why am I not?
Alan, you could get into the pre-workout life.
That's true. I mean, I do have all that G Fuel that I also never really drink that much because I don't consume much caffeine anymore.
Right.
Because even my fucking my Coke Zero is 0 caffeine. It's just and my Sprite too.
Transcendental meditate, right?
Yeah, I do the David Lynch Transcendental Meditation, which is just like normal meditation, except if you pay a guy a lot of money for it or something.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. And now I love the 1950s, baby. That's the main thing for Transcendental Meditation. You go, hoo-wee, I love poodle skirts and malteds.
It was soda jerk.
You
had to have a guy who could control the amount of soda that went into your jerking.
Yeah. Well, see, I gotta go find a soda jerk that has that OG Pepsi syrup that they can just spray, get a soda hose out and spray in.
Ooh,
that was the original.
Get some egg creams, dude.
Oh, that was like the original.
Oh, to get the egg cream.
That was the original Soda Stream, and now that Soda Stream's like supporting genocide or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
Then I'm using an off-brand Soda Stream anyway. Because there's one with a slightly different atomizer thing, like a little carbonation wand.
You should make an egg cream.
I should make an egg cream.
Oh wait, can't because it's also. I'm sure the company that makes egg cream. What's the name of the syrup that you egg cream syrup?
It is no. Hold on. An egg cream is milk, carbonated water, and usually chocolate or vanilla syrup.
It's a specific brand though. You have to get.
Do I have to get the special syrup?
You have to get the special syrup, or else it's not a real egg cream.
The Wikipedia says Fox You Bet original chocolate flavor syrup.
You can only get the original flavor near Passover, I think.
Interesting.
Like they sell the version's corn syrup all year except around specific Jewish holidays.
That's kind of interesting. I should get into Italian sodas.
Yeah, I did Italian sodas. You can make your own syrups and then make your own Italian sodas.
I did that once actually with hibiscus. I got some hibiscus and then put it in like
off those crazy biscuits of yours.
Well, no. So the thing is, I tried that because I was
smoking that purple.
No, for real though, because I tried that I'm like, let me just make a normal one, and then if this works out, I'm gonna put weed in it somehow.
What are disco biscuits again?
What is a disco biscuit?
Was that a funny Nate word for Quaaludes?
It might have been.
Are you a housewife from the 1970s?
It was either a Quaalude or MDMA. They both called those disco biscuits in the 60s. In the 60s, it was Quaaludes. In the 80s, it was MDA and MDMA. I should, now that I've got my fucking soda maker, I should do that instead of just buying like the fucking starry the fucking, like the fake Pepsi or the fake like Sierra Mist Starry syrup you get at like the grocery store, and you can add it to your Soda Stream.
Yes.
I should just start buying like funny cocktail syrups and stuff. Because those are that and then I make my Italian sodas. That'd be a good idea. I've become a syrup guy. I think what we're saying is we should become like Mormon soda freaks.
We're classy. We're the classy kind.
I mean, the thing is, I like sodas and I also love nerds. So like, how far away am I from really like making like a Mormon style soda that just
right?
Like the Mormons, like they fucking love Sonic, right? Like they fucking love Sonic Drive Through. Like they're getting cherry limeades and shit, right? Like they have to.
Yeah. What is it? Cherry limeades are also very 1950s to me.
Speaking of 1950s, this is I had this the other day, so it's not a live 2-sip Dakota Johnson Beautiful Web of Truth's reaction. But I went to Cookout yesterday because I went to my parents' house and I drove. It's one of the times I
saw it and it made me so mad. Whenever I see you go to Cookout, it's like my friend, or excuse me, my business partner gets to go visit heaven.
It was like going to heaven.
Stop off, like, oh, I get to have I get to stop off at the greatest place on earth. You get to, like, I live near Disneyland and I just get to stop there whenever I want. That's how I feel. Like,
I mean, it's kind of like that. The thing is, if I had Cookout, I've got a Culver's, I've got a Bojangles nearby, and it's like, right. And it's like, if I had just that Cookout nearby, I don't know if I would ever go. It's like, sorry, Taco Bell, I might not go to Taco Bell like more than like a couple times a year if I had Cookout nearby. Because between those three places, man, I mean, a Culver's and Cookout kind of scratch the same itch, but between them and Bojangles, like, that's my top three. That's my top three for sure. If I had to list my top three fast food chains, it's Bojangles, Culver's. Actually, it's Bojangles, Cookout, then Culver's. Sorry, Culver's.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's just so much fucking. It's just so cheap. I got a double. I got a big double out west style burger, which is like onion, pickle, barbecue sauce, and I had them add cheese. And then it was I had hush puppies for a side. I could have got chicken strips or something if I wanted to, but I got hush puppies. And then I got a chili dog with chili. It's their Carolina or the Cookout style dog, which is mustard, chili, and coleslaw. The classic Carolina dog, and that came to around. Oh, and the Cheerwine float, which is vanilla ice cream in Cheerwine. That whole thing came to $13. That was probably like 4,500 calories of food or something. Like I guess not that much. It's probably nuts.
It drives me fucking insane. I spend like. I go to a fucking trip to Jack in the Box, which I thought was supposed to be one of the cheaper brands, but it's like $13 to get 2 items and a drink. It's hell.
Unless you're doing like a weird like Arby's 2 for $7 thing and then not getting like fries and a drink. It's like $12-13 everywhere.
I have defended Del Taco in the past. I think they have the last good value menu. I think their value menu is so good that I think Taco Bell actually is just changed theirs or something. I saw it in an ad where they're gonna have like 10 items for $3 or less.
That's good. But you saw that tweet that was going around about like when the bean and cheese burrito was first unveiled, it was like, or no, not the bean and cheese. It was the 5-layer burrito. The 5-layer burrito came out in like 2009, and it was like 87 cents.
Ugh,
and now it's like $3 and like 75 cents or something.
Yes,
it's so fucked.
So yeah,
thank you, Brandon.
But even then, what was the item that I had that I was like, I had their little mini quesadilla that they make, and it was a flop, dude. And it did make me think of the Cookout quesadilla, which was good.
Oh yeah, you got that quesadilla. I forgot you got it.
The little quesadilla. I think it was 2 slices of just whatever cheese they put on their hamburgers between a tortilla. It was good. I liked it.
And do you know what the most fucked up thing about Cookout is? And I don't even take advantage of this. I mean, even when I was living next to like near a Cookout, they're open to like 2 or 3 in the morning, every goddamn day of the year, basically.
The Cookout never stops.
It's like the waffle. It's like fuck Waffle House, fuck all that shit.
Hey, listen, we got Waffle House shooters. I've never been to a Waffle House proper. I can't. I have to reserve judgment.
Cookout's king. Like, I'm sorry. It's like in terms of burger places, you're talking about $1 and pound bargain. That's there's no one you can
Newt Gingrich.
Newt Gingrich. This is a Newt classic.
I almost had a moment here where I was like, did he die?
No, he's kind of like dying in slow motion.
Yeah, he's dying in slow motion, but I'm sure he's happy about the rap renaissance. There's a lot of these, a lot of the fast food chains. It's almost like a spinoff of the Wimpy War.
Should we have some sort of spinoff for the Wimpy War?
The East Coast West Coast rap conflict.
We could do that. The last time I've had two different kinds of wraps recently. I had the Burger King wraps, and then I had the KFC wraps.
Let's go for it. I've had them all, man. I'm a rap. I'm gonna say something that
you're a rap. Are you a rap genius? Are you gonna say you're a fucking?
I am the rap genius. I am putting weird citations about circumcision into songs that aren't about it.
People are gonna call you Maury Calliope for men.
Don't say that as I hold my barefoot Maury Calliope toy. No, I will say this. I'm a rap fanatic. Okay. But not the annoying white guy who talks about Gucci Mane all the time like he's his personal friend. No, I thought
Gucci Mane was your personal friend.
Not the current one, not the clone out of prison.
I'm RXK nephew pilled. I never believed Gucci was a clone.
That's the schism of our podcast here. We're having a religious schism.
That is the
Gucci Mane ever sent to heaven or not?
The assumption of Gucci Mane.
The assumption of Gucci Mane. Anyway, I love chicken wraps. I think I like a chicken wrap more than a good chicken sandwich. I like a good chicken sandwich, but chicken wraps for me in a tortilla, it's so much less bread, and then the sauce stands out more. And for some fucking reason, I like that cold iceberg lettuce. Don't ask me why.
I feel you.
Don't ask me why. I'm a fucking freak. But I love I like the chicken wrap way more than a chicken sandwich.
I feel you.
That's what I crave.
I feel you. Now the other chicken wrap, I feel that way about the Burger King chicken wrap. It's solid. It's not bad. I like getting that. The KFC chicken wrap that you put me onto, which is the one that's got the macaroni and cheese in there.
I love that shit. It's so bad for you.
This is you love this more than anything. You love the wraps.
I do love the wraps. I love the rap renaissance going on right now. This is exactly my shit. I like all of it. I've had every one, I think.
That's good shit. I mean, I can't blame you.
The KFC one with the macaroni is legit one of my favorite fast food items in forever, and it's so not good for you.
It's so bad. I had that at the perfect time. I had a car thing, like my car window wouldn't roll up, and I had to pay a lot of money to get it fixed, and I had to have my brother drop me off on a Friday.
You did have that Cybertruck, and it did try to chop your arm off.
It did, yeah. That's the thing. It tried to chop my arm off when I was at a drive-through, and then
it said it chopping arm off. Beginning now.
Arm intrusion detected. Chopping off.
Also, Alan, I think one of the rare instances you could sue somebody for.
But I won't because I respect him.
Slander?
I respect him
Slander's
so much.
Out loud, right? It's libel versus slander.
Yeah.
You could sue me for slander for
saying that I would ever
Cybertruck.
that I would ever willingly drive a Cybertruck, especially after driving the shitty rental bullshit Tesla that I was in.
Right.
God damn, I fucking hate that. But it's that KFC wrap. I had that. I was waiting in traffic, and I'm like, I picked up my KFC order after I got back from the mechanic, and I had to wait in traffic because this was the weekend or the Friday after the plane crashed on the interstate in Asheville. So the interstate was still shut. There's still bad traffic and shit. So I'm sitting there and I'm just sitting there trying to drive home, and I'm like, let me just start eating my KFC in the car. I opened up that wrap and I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I fucking needed right now. I needed just pure fat and salt.
Don't forget the carbs,
and the carbs. Yeah, from the carbs, from the wrap and the cheese and all that other garbage in there.
It is funny. That's the other thing I love about the rap renaissance that we're having right now. I guess the funny thing is that they're claiming it's healthy. The Jack in the Box ad is it's healthy.
It's healthier than bread, I guess.
It is healthier than bread. It's still 400 calories. If you eat 2 of them, that's 800 calories. That's half your calories you're supposed to consume in a day.
Okay, now hold on. I mean, 2,000. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not great. It's like it's 2/5, but it's not half. It's 10% less.
Yeah, and then you're adding on your full fat Coke you're putting on there. So.
Oh well, that is the problem with is when you get that full fat Coke in there, then that's actually like half of a wrap. Basically, it's not good. But man, oh man, that fucking wrap, pretty solid, man. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I mean, that's just some good shit. I'm trying to think. You know, I should maybe check and see if there's. I wish Bojangles had a wrap. Ooh, if Bojangles had a wrap.
The Bojangles wrap. I don't know. They would get mad. I feel like somebody. I think somebody actually would.
Somebody would be like, mad. Is there like
they would go woke? They've gone woke. They have pressed flour. A disc of pressed flour.
Do you know what their new thing is though, Russ? I'm actually really tempted to try this out. They've introduced their own bowls. I'm gonna paste a link to this, and it's not like a KFC famous bowl. It's got red beans and rice. It's red beans and rice, and then fried chicken.
Part is everything you're saying. This looks fucking good.
I know. I'm really tempted to buy this. I saw the sign for it. I'm like, wait, is that what I think it is?
That looks fucking good. I'd eat that. Looks like
it's red beans, rice, and then chopped up, dude, Bojangles so tenders
right now.
Either grilled or
dude,
fried.
You're making me hungry. I didn't eat much today.
So there was like a Uber Eats every now and then. I don't have delivery anymore, really, but I still have Uber Eats and DoorDash, and they try to like lure you back in basically by like giving you promos every month or two. Of like, hey, if you order Uber Eats this weekend, we'll give you 40% off up to $15. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. Let me get some Popeyes delivered, and then I'll have that to eat for the next 2 or 3 days or whatever, right?
Right.
So I got some Popeyes today, and first of all, Popeyes, they're okay. We've talked about this before. Their chicken sandwich is not as good as Bojangles. The bone-in chicken is probably about equal, I guess, but every now and then I kind of crave a Popeyes. I crave their weird biscuits. Bojangles biscuits are more Bojangles biscuits are more fluffy and like a normal biscuit, but Popeyes biscuits are like dense. They're like they feel like something that somebody in the Civil War was eating, basically.
Hardtack.
It is sort of hardtack, and goddamn, the one thing is if you eat that when you have cotton mouth from smoking weed, you might die. Like you might choke to death immediately. But
it's like instant damage. It's like a 3 times damage multiplier in Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. They're saying this might be $1 a pound bargain for this chicken rice bowl. They're saying hearty flavor, light price. How much is
dude?
If this thing is like $2, I'm only gonna be eating these, I guess, is the thing.
I'm only half joking, but like, can I gold belly this right now? This looks like exactly what I want to eat right now.
Bojangles.
Little pieces of fried chicken on top of like the greasiest red beans and rice. Oh.
Okay, I'll tell you how much it is. It is $6.99. That's kind of a lot.
Damn.
That's kind of a lot.
We'll see. I mean, you might get it, and it might just be like a.
I mean, that's comparable.
Amount.
That's comparable to like to like one of their sandwiches, basically. That's like comparable to like one of their sandwiches would cost by itself is like $6, $6 or $7. So
right.
That's not too crazy, I guess. That's it's healthier for me. If I wanted it, that makes it perfect. Where if it's like, if I don't want to order a chicken sandwich and fries, but I do want this and like a sweet tea, I can get that. Now I'll have like only like, I'll have like 700 calories instead of like 1,200 calories in my meal, and it'll make me feel marginally better. As long as I don't get their sweet potato pies or Bo-Berry biscuits. Russ, I think that sweet potato pie, that might like kill you if you try to eat that. That thing is, the sweet potato pie is maybe like, it's so delicious, and it's like $1.89, but they always do like, you can buy 2 for $3 or like weird. Bojangles just does weird deals every now and then. They're like, hey, do you want 2 pork chop biscuits for like $3? It's like, yeah, I would actually like that. That's like 800 calories for $3. And it's like a piece of fried pork chop on a biscuit. There's nothing actually I would like more. That's delicious.
Why do we have a podcast about food when I'm hungry? Can we change the topic?
Yeah, let's talk about, we haven't even got to the news. We're like an hour in.
Oh yeah,
I've got a heckin' good news story here. A couple of pizza thieves.
Is that a flashback to the first year? Did we say stuff like that?
We were listening to the Adventure Zone at that point, but I don't think we ever did say that. We
were always panning up.
We were always panning up.
To the left.
That was happening, and we were always talking about how we wanted to be saved by like a powerful lesbian couple. To like show up at the end of an act and like cast a spell or something, and then die and turn into trees or whatever the fuck they did in that goddamn.
And then Justin has to kind of like readjust his voice to get it woke enough over the course of the episode.
Yeah, and then by the end they basically just do the Homestuck wedding at the end of the series. Remember when they just did Homestuck?
The Homestuck wedding.
They just did they just did Homestuck at the end of that.
Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but it is funny to like the idea of calling a lesbian wedding a Homestuck wedding.
Look,
thank you for inviting me to your Homestuck wedding.
Look, it's not just a lesbian wedding, it's like a multiversal lesbian wedding. It's like people pop out of the Avengers portals to come to your wedding. That's what happened at the end of Adventure Zone, and that's what happened at the end of Homestuck.
That's what happens when there's lesbians, you have a lot of online friends. It's a Homestuck wedding. You just flew in.
Yeah.
You flew in all over the place.
Your troll Sona called in over Discord.
My whole Discord's here.
Yeah, the whole Discord is here. What's fucked up is we're going to have to go to a lot of those weddings in the next decade or so. Because all of our listeners are going to get married. I believe in you. Uh-huh. I believe in you,
We're
European.
We're going to be the MCs. They're going to pay us to be
Can we do comedy at somebody's wedding, please?
I am, what do you call it? I am, what do you call it again? Ordained. I can marry. If any listeners need somebody to marry them all, I'm feel free.
Did you get ordained for like your brother's wedding or something?
My sister's wedding.
Oh, that's cool.
Except it never became a wedding. It just was. We just went to a park.
Oh, so you didn't even get to become like pretend to be a priest?
No, not really. I wore a suit.
That's pretty cool. that's
no. It was kind of a bummer with COVID. Anyway, we can keep moving on.
No, but let us do a podcast at your wedding. We won't ruin the wedding or anything by talking it.
Let us turn your wedding into a podcast.
It'll be great.
What is it? The fetish of commodity. What is it called again?
No, that's it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the thing that the Wallace Shawn talked about after he watched some movie or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Yeah, fucking Wallace Shawn. No, Wallace Shawn read Capital once, became woke for he's like he started thinking about the commodity fetish and like the value chain of all production and stuff like that, and then he just like woke up one day and forgot about it and went back to his normal life.
Right.
He failed like some sort of Disco Elysium check in his mind that day, and like he just like forgot about it, and like something shifted in his thought cabinet or whatever the fuck. I've got a heckin' good news story. A couple of pizza thieves were caught red-handed by Bo, speaking of Bojangles, a 10-month-old bloodhound who just joined the police force. A real Paw Patrol situation here. This is actually in Gastonia, North Carolina, which is I've driven through there once or twice.
Right.
But this was a third straight case. Oh, this dog has closed 3 straight cases after tracking down the person who allegedly robbed a DoorDash driver. It could have just been some random kid or something. This dog, it's not a pit bull, it's a bloodhound. So it probably didn't just maul some random child, hopefully. A 10-month-old bloodhound who joined last October, making him the 7th member of their canine unit. A DoorDash driver reported she'd been robbed on December 28th. The Bo was brought to the crime scene, got a good whiff of the suspect's scent, and then followed it through heavy foot traffic and other distractions to some guy's door. The stolen property was listed as a Pizza Hut big box meal, which contained pizza, wings, and breadsticks, and those items were valued at $30.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was sweating it, man. Oh,
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God my shitty Pizza Hut big box got delivered. It tastes like ketchup.
Oh, I was so stressed about that. I was like, I hope that they got. I was like counting on my fingers. $30. Oh my God. Oh.
The report also lists the stolen property as recovered, which suggests that Bo had found the perp before he had a chance to crack open the pizza box. They were able to get it safely.
Spoils part.
They were able to get
a slice off, Bo.
If somebody's going to like this guy's going to go to jail for the rest of his life and never be able to get a job again, like let him get a slice of the shitty pizza.
They're going to plant weed on this guy, and he couldn't even let him have a slice. Couldn't let the guy even have a bite.
They see like a packet of Parmesan and assume it's fentanyl, and just like immediately throw him on the ground.
Sorry to be America's dark, but they're like, you sold $30 of pizza. Well, now we're over your 10 years in prison. You're going to work for $30 worth of license plates.
Yep, that's it.
Ugh.
Let's let the
fuck
guy
this dog. Fuck this dog. Get a new job.
Yeah, why don't you rap in like McGruff? He's the only good police dog I like.
Is it sad that I also thought of McGruff?
I mean, he's a bloodhound, and he's the only good canine officer is McGruff.
Well, listen, I worry a lot about fake. What is it? Fake batteries for watches. So
yeah. Well, you're always worried about Zards. That's hazards. That's short for hazards.
I forgot about Zards. Zard sounds like the thing you would fight in one of the lesser Power Rangers.
That's true. They do have Zords, but
they do have Zords. They do have Zords. You got me on that one.
We fucking love Zords, don't we, folks? It cost. This is funny. WCNC reports it cost $5,000 to bring Bo from Kentucky, where he was born, and that cost was covered by a donation from the Jimmy Rice Center. It costs $2,000 annually for Bo, and hopefully a significant amount of that money goes for buying treats for the special doggo. So whoever wrote this article is fucking doggo pilled. So there you go. It costs $5,000 to get this dog in here and send a guy to jail forever for stealing $30 worth of pizza. That's right. America, baby.
That's America. It's so great, and we like it. We're smiling because the puppy.
I hope the DoorDash driver, if they got the DoorDash driver was also robbed of all their money and they never got any of that back. The person got the pizza back though.
They probably did. The person probably didn't even get their pizza back. The cops probably ate
it. The cops ate it and we're putting it's going to evidence. I can't return it.
This is evidence pizza right in my tummy. That's where I'm gonna run it in the lab while I'm eating this fucking pizza.
We gotta check this pizza for fentanyl.
Nope, no fentanyl here. God, yeah. Anyway,
I like that the pizza in Gastonia, the police in Gastonia, North Carolina, are like Italian guys somehow.
I mean, they are everywhere.
I wish it was just like a New York cop. The Iowa pizza chain that explains how our politics became so dysfunctional. This is a Politico article, and it's got a great picture of Vivek at Pizza Ranch.
I forgot about this.
Inside a Pizza Ranch restaurant, 50 cowpokes, as the chain calls its customers, encircled a buffet of breakfast pizzas, and within 10 minutes have devoured every sausage gravy topped slice. Ooh, they got sausage gravy pizzas. The tab for this had been settled by Vivek Ramaswamy, who was paying for the privilege of using this normally sleepy restaurant as a campaign stop. More than 70 locations across the state, Pizza Ranch has become one of the past 5 presidential cycles, an unofficial circuit for White House hopefuls. On this day before Thanksgiving, Ramaswamy planned stops at 3 pizza ranches across 60 miles. For $242.55, his campaign scored 8 breakfast pizzas, 4 dessert pizzas, drinks, and coffee, and a captive audience for his stump speech and Q&A. I love these pizza ranches, I overheard Ramaswamy say to the manager on the way out. It's the easiest place to get a room, and for the price of a pizza, you can get a free meeting space that can fit anywhere from 30 to 50 people. And caucus goers are all familiar with it. It looks like, here's a cool picture of Vivek talking to like a Pizza Ranch like party room of just a bunch of like old people, just like some AARP members. In 2008, Huckabee vaulted from a little-known governor to first place, and many attributed his success to what came to be known as the Pizza Ranch strategy. He adopted by stopping at locations in evangelical-rich counties. This is, if you want to, Russ, as a Republic crazy, if you ever want to run for office, you have to hit up every pizza ranch. You have to hit up Pizza Ranch all the time. That's the only place it's worth stopping.
Alan, now I'm worried because I'm like, I want to review Pizza Ranch on the podcast, but will people be like, this is a Republican podcast?
You might be able to, I mean, if you go to a Pizza Ranch.
They're talking about Pizza Ranch too much.
If you hang out at Pizza Ranch long enough, you might meet Ron or Nikki Haley or somebody.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that though. There's Democrats at the Pizza Ranch too. There's Amy Klobuchar's there.
Klobuchar.
She's technically a Democrat.
Hanging out at a Pizza Ranch long enough, I'm tired of calling these fucking phone lines about all these issues I care about, like that they should bring back old style beer cans with like the pull off tabs. That's what I call my representative every week about. I'm just going to hang out at Pizza Ranch to express my ideas.
This is the public forum. This is the public forum of the.
This is all we have left. This is the only venue for political change in this country is Pizza Ranch.
I've got another story about the political demigod, the pop culture demigod stepping down to meet us mortals. Jay Leno stopped by Safety Harbor restaurant, the Nona Slice House. This is from the Tampa Bay Times. So, Safety Harbor is, I guess, like somewhere in the Tampa Bay area. Jamie Culleton, owner of the Nona Slice House in Safety Harbor, was at home Saturday when he was summoned via a manager's group chat. The world champion pizza acrobat was asked to do a dough show, an entertaining presentation featuring the twirling of pizza crust that the restaurant is known for a special guest, Jay Leno.
Wow.
He was summoned in here like it was some sort of like traveling medieval like sultan or something like that. like Jay Leno's like a, some sort of royalty that's coming to town. And
that's cool.
There's a cool picture. There's a cool picture of him. He did make a very Disney Star Wars style. So this just happened. NBC Jay Leno stopped by for some pizza before his show at the Rutherford Hall, and I got to give him a dough show. Super nice guy. Thank you, Jay, for letting us get some pics. You made our day.
Who was that pro wrestler, Luigi? There was a pro wrestler.
Do you mean the guy that showed up on Lucha Underground and ate a pizza slice and got like slammed?
No, he's still around. People don't like him. I think he's a Republican. I shouldn't say. I mean,
no, there's Pizza Ranch inside that box.
he was bringing Pentagon Jr. Pentel Sarami. I don't know. He was bringing him a box of Pizza Ranch.
That's why Powell drove. That's why he broke his arm and everything.
No. Yeah, exactly. What is that guy's name again? Because he's actually been. I think he was on the last CZW show, maybe, which is funny because I like CZW. Who is that guy? Oh, I forget his name.
The Lucha Underground guy was Vinny something.
Vinny, yeah, I think he still goes by that. Vinny Pro Wrestler. We'll check his cage match. I think he's still around. Vinny Massaro. Vinny Massaro. What last show was he on?
I don't know. Was he ever in AEW? I feel like he's one of those guys that showed up on.
No, they didn't let him on. Oh. I don't think Vinny Massaro's gonna get on TV anytime soon.
Oh.
I think he's dropped. His cage match is 3.76. So the system that Tony Khan uses was his last match, and he was in Japan. Oh, that's right. He's doing a Japanese tour with Noah.
Okay.
He's with Noah. That's really funny if you're a pro wrestling fan. He's like gonna do the retirement match with the Grey Buddha. Anyway, I'll keep moving on.
That's pretty cool.
No, I'm talking about there was a guy who in a wrestling show was tossing a pizza crust in between doing moves, and then he became people said he was an anti-vaxxer, and then he said he wasn't an anti-vaxxer.
Okay, that's most wrestlers though. And
he started doing epic. He was doing epic like leftist posting on Twitter for a while, and then I think he disappeared. Like all things.
If I'm watching a wrestler, I'm not expecting them to have good politics. They're people that get hit in the head for a living. Like
they get dropped on their head for a living.
What do you want from them?
Yeah, well, come on. Jeff Jarrett the other week. This is cool. Jeff Jarrett, the famous wrestler. He's most famous for hitting Beetlejuice, the former member of the Whack Pack. You remember Beetlejuice?
He hit him with the stunner? Is he the one who stunned?
No. He hit him with a guitar.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Have you ever never seen that clip? Yeah, Alec, go look that up. Jeff Jarrett hits Beetlejuice with a guitar.
That's fucked up. I can't believe you did that to Beetlejuice.
Anyway.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, I'm watching. There's a TikTok of this.
Yeah.
Oh wow, huh? Okay, yeah, he definitely did that.
It's pretty good. Anyway. So so if you want to know why pro wrestling's a beautiful art form, like some YouTube guy wants you to know, just thinking about the time Jeff Jarrett hit Beetlejuice with guitar. Anyway, Jeff Jarrett was wearing a bracelet on a recent episode of AEW with a Q on it. People were like, "Oh, he's Q built." Turns out it was for this weird alternative health conference that sold Q3 bracelets. They're not Q bracelets. They're Q3 bracelets.
It's like a quantum bracelet or some bullshit.
Yeah, and they absorb Wi-Fi waves.
I can't believe they're still doing that. Do you remember when they had so this was like in like 2010 or 11. It was like my senior year of high school. Like it was a couple years after the Livestrong bracelets became big. And then there was like these one bracelets that had like a metal strip inside and it was supposed to like ground you or some bullshit.
That's
people
cool.
And like people on like the track team and stuff would get into that, and I'm like, you're in like my math and like my AP like chemistry class, and you think that's real?
I think the funniest part of it for me with the Jeff Jarrett thing is like he's afraid of Wi-Fi signals, but like we said again earlier, he gets dropped on his head for a living.
Yeah, you can't be like Chuck McGill and then also be like getting like a fluorescent tube smacked on the back of your head. Like, come on now.
He was in a match with Michael Myers. No, Leatherface. He was in the Leatherface horror match. He still has that title.
I mean, come on now. Like, I mean, I also want to just explain.
His wife, Karen Jarrett, and Alan. If I was gonna get you to watch any classic wrestling, it would 100% be the feud between Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle, when Kurt Angle was super fucked up on Percocets, and
yes.
and Karen Angle left to get married to Jeff Jarrett.
That rules.
and he's so fucked. What is it? Kurt Angle's so zanned out, and at one point he pulls an axe on the two of them and chases them around the ring. It's so cool because you can tell in his eyes he truly wants to kill them. Kurt Angle's so mad in real life, and then Jeff Jarrett beats him and takes his gold medal he got for wrestling. It's so cool. Anyway, really we can't hold up. I'm holding up the fucking pizza segment.
That is really cool. I'm glad you stopped.
I like how you had this story about like politics. I'm like, can we talk about pro wrestling?
No. I mean, well, hey, look, Russ, same thing. Basically the same thing.
Or Jay Leno. Was Jay Leno ever on an episode of WWE Raw? Well, I'm gonna look real quick. Jay Leno Raw or WWE Raw.
While you're looking up that, I've got another news story. Flooded Maine restaurant turns into playground for lobsters and crabs.
No, he was on an episode of WCW. Anyway, I'll keep moving on. I should watch that. I should watch that episode.
So this in Boothbay Harbor, Maine, Pier 1 Pizza flooded twice in 1 week from back-to-back storms. Despite the damage done to the business, co-workers of the pizza bar made the most of the moment by letting several of their lobsters and Jonah crabs enjoy the seawater. So they let the crabs out of their tanks and just let them like, hey, come on, man, just walk around the store. Just you're free range today.
That's funny. It's like when you have an ice storm and your boss is like, you could stay home from work today.
That is pretty cool. It's like, hey, nobody's coming here to eat you guys. Just crawl around on the floor and have some fun.
Yeah, you could stay home You could stay at home. You can't do anything, but.
So when I read this, I thought originally that like it flooded and then like crabs and lobsters started climbing. I thought they started climbing up out of the ocean into the store to like eat the pizza.
I thought like they were like jackpot.
Yeah, like this is like we've abandoned this pizza place to nature, and now now all the Aquaman guys are gonna hang out in it. Like the fishmen and the deep ones.
I thought it was like a payday for them. Like next week they're gonna have lobster pizza. I guess they are.
The thing is, this is a pizza place in Maine, so naturally they already have crabs and lobsters in tanks just sitting around.
Yeah, that's true.
It was just them, just like, hey, let's just have some fun, guys. Nobody's coming in here.
One last ride.
Yeah. Do you think
boys are out and about?
Do you think Stephen King like came by and like he got so scared by this? He's like, I gotta write the Mist too.
His twisted mind, he probably just thought it was normal. Then he saw a cell phone. He went, "Oh, ah!
A greaser!"
He's so scared of a cell phone.
He saw some guy with a comb, and he thought it was a greaser, and just like had a panic attack right there.
I was afraid it was a greaser.
He's so scared of greasers, man.
Was there ever a Stephen King book where he was scared of a lobster? I don't think so.
So there was a couple of lobster-like creatures in The Mist. I mean, famously,
The Mist. The movie. The movie was more bugs.
Well, there was that one thing in the loading dock that was pretty lobster crayfish-like. It had tentacles too, but there were a lot of bugs.
You know what's the greatest monster though, Alan?
Man.
Well, how did you? Well, first things first. Definitely not woman.
No,
it's man.
No,
absolutely
not. How dare?
Never.
Look, there's no man is coming into my dreams to tell me what I'm going to see a movie twice and I'm going to love it.
Do you recognize this man? No, I wish it was a woman. This man, but it's like, damn, stop showing your face. I want to see a pretty lady instead.
Oh man, if this man was this woman though, that'd be cool. Also,
it would be epic. Why aren't we all dreaming about this woman? There's something wrong
woman,
with
I
fucking
think
society.
That woman might be Dakota Johnson. We're all going to dream of her in a beautiful web.
I'm going to go see the second time.
That's coming out. We talked about this before. It's coming out on Valentine's Day weekend. We got to find dates for Madam Web.
I got to dress up fancy and have coattails and
I'm
lay
showing
my
up
jacket on the ground for a lady to pass on.
Full cummerbund and tuxedo, like at Madam Web.
Full cummerbund.
I'm wearing. I've got a corsage on and everything.
Yeah.
At Madam Web.
I Thank you, Madame, for this fine evening with Madame Web. I bid you adieu. A gentleman does not stay at a lady's home after a screening of Madame Web.
Sorry, Maria. I'm here for a different woman today.
I
have no time for
Web
movie.
I'll be spurting is there'll be spurt tonight is from Madame Web's fingertips or whatever. I know Sydney Sweeney's the spider band.
Well, no, there's a couple of spider women. Madame Web she links them together with her web and her precognitive visions.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
However, in the comics, the original Madame Web eventually passed her powers on to the, I can't remember which, Julia Carpenter Spider Woman, who is the one that's played by Sydney Sweeney. So maybe in Madame Web 2, Sydney Sweeney will be the Madame Web.
Oh.
Who knows? Do you remember in the cartoon that she worked for the Beyonder and she was like opening portals and shit to multiverses for Spider-Man?
Yes. I remember a lot of that.
What was going on there? The Beyonder. I
kind of want to watch the cartoon again. Probably not all of it, but like the episodes be like maybe a top 10 list.
I watch let me see the Morbius episode. Let me see the ones with Black Cat. Let me see Hydro Man a couple times.
Yeah. I want to see the fucked up. I remember watching as a kid when like Mary Jane Watson turned out to be a
water. Yeah. She was like a clone of like a Hydro Man clone.
Then she like melted in his hands. That fucked me up. That really did. Like, well, that was a moment.
You know how the show ended was like Madame Web, like she was. The whole thing was the Beyonder plotline in those few seasons was that she was trying to prepare Spider-Man with various trials, like the Secret Wars and stuff. Because she knew that he would have to stop Spider Carnage or something, like some sort of, because this was a 90s thing, like the ultimate villain was Carnage, like there's one twisted fucked up villain that's I've got to give him like a series of Herculean trials, and it's like he beat him at the end, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna take you back, I'm gonna find a universe where Mary Jane is still alive, I guess.
Cool.
But first he went to go meet Stan Lee, like he's like,
yeah, I knew that. That's in the data bank. I forgot about him.
Hey, Pete, thanks for making me a lot of money. What's up?
hey, Peter, are you some sort of Spider-Man?
Oh, so cool. And then at the end it was like, come on, we're going through the portal to meet Mary Jane, and then the show ended. It was like some real like Rick and Morty shit. Like he's like, I miss my dead wife so much. I'll do anything for my dead wife.
Anything for my dead wife.
I would fight Spider Carnage for my wife. If Hosho Marine turned into water in my hands, I would fight a Spider Carnage for it.
It's true.
Yeah, that's so true. Sonic News, Views, Reviews, and Toots. I got some huge Sonic 3 and Knuckles storyboard leaks.
Oh yeah, I remember I didn't see it, but I know of it.
So there's some interesting leaks that have apparently came from both Sonic 3 live action and the Paramount Plus Knuckles show. Hold on. Why is this news article not telling me? Kotaku, what the fuck is wrong with you? You made an article with this, but it said, hey, beware of spoilers. And then I scrolled down the thing. It's like, we're not going to get into the details. We don't want to spoil it.
Got your ass on.
It does seem... no, it doesn't actually. This Kotaku just said, hopefully Knuckles' rival Rouge the Bat makes an appearance.
Oh, come on, calm down.
And it's like, did we write this? Did I accidentally write this Kotaku thing?
I hope Rouge the Bat shows up, and she's voiced by the most beautiful woman in the world.
She's voiced by Dakota Johnson.
Dakota Johnson. You're gonna go see Sonic the Hedgehog 3 times.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna spoilers for anybody who wants to watch this bullshit. The scene titled S3 Space Station Time Travel V1 SVM shows Shadow, who appears to be in a super form, pushing the Ark in a manner that warps time. Given the context of what happened, they're basically doing Sonic Adventure 2 is what it seems like. They're going to the Arks. They're doing Sonic Adventure 2.
Right.
There are pretty significant details in this scene beyond the inclusion of that. The most obvious one, that Robotnik is still alive. He is saddened by the absence of Agent Stone, who he hallucinates being on the Ark with him, and then has flashbacks of Stone pulling him out of the rubble following Sonic 2 and nursing him back to health. In this moment, the Ark's powers failing as Robotnik attempts to redirect it to the thrusters. During the time warp, flashes of other scenes occur in distorted bubbles, including Supersonic breaking through a window on the Ark to attack Shadow, Robotnik shooting finger lasers in a duel that seems to be against himself, a brief moment where he, Tails, and Knuckles are angrily huddled together, and a bunch of abstract visual warping. So this movie might be like they finally made one. They finally made a Sonic movie for us. It's not about his dad being a cop or whatever anymore. It's them
his
doing.
Dad is go do space shit without me.
Go to space, son. Go to space and do some cool shit. I wish
my dad said that to me.
I wish my dad sent me to space. That's just really cool. I really hope they just do full Sonic Adventure 2. That's all I want.
This is full fat Sonic. We've talked about full fat Soda.
You played through Sonic Adventure 2 again recently, didn't you?
I did recently, and the spark is alive again. Sonic is my friend.
I gotta play that on my Steam. I gotta play that on my Steam Deck or something.
Yes.
Sometime soon. Because I've got it downloaded. I'm just playing all the new games. Why can't I play something from 20 years ago? God damn. But Sonic Adventure 2, I mean, that is the one that has loomed great in the public consciousness. So like,
yeah, of course. People are always chatting.
Do you think we're gonna get a Chow? Do you think we're gonna get a Chow?
Maybe like a plush. Like there'll be like a scene where a kid has a plush or something. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, they haven't done like full on chaos though. That's the unfortunate thing. I wish they did a Sonic Adventure 1 before they did Sonic Adventure 2. Because I would like an E102 Gamma. I would like to see some shit with Flickies and stuff and Froggy, Big the Cat. Because then how else are you gonna have Big the Cat run by in the background on the arc in this movie?
Which is clearly what they're worried about. That's what they're interested in.
So in the Knuckles storyboards, there's a scene showing Knuckles fighting someone in a large black mech suit in Reno, Nevada, aided by a nearby person. But there's also seem to be involved in a bowling tournament. Knuckles orders food at a bowling alley and then is ambushed by an electrified wire or tentacle. A mech suit grabs him and presses him against the wall. It's piloted by a bald/shaved man, possibly a soldier, with panels attached to his head. Knuckles is thrown into the bowling alley, interrupting the tournament. So like, it sounds like Knuckles is getting just attacked by people in bowling alleys, like he's fighting like mechs or something.
Maybe this is some gag we don't know from the running gag from the Knuckles show that we're all gonna watch and love.
The scene ends with Wade the cop, presumably who we're guessing who it is from the storyboard, firing a Mazinger Z-esque rocket punch at a globe on a nearby building. Knuckles grabs the globe, now aflame, and crushes the mech suit with it. Also, there's references to black arms in the show.
Cool.
From Shadow and Sonic 06.
Are we fucking back?
No, black arms from Shadow the Hedgehog and Flames of Disaster from Sonic 06. But they might not be a literal adaptation. I think they might be doing like some MCU Sonyverse thing where it's like Black Arms is actually just a guy with a crazy mech suit or something. Or he's like a guy in gun. Which, like, look, as long as when in Sonic 2, when that guy's like, I'm the guy who looked like Joe Biden popped up, he's like, hey man, I'm the president of gun. I'm like, okay, this movie's good now. It's got gun in it.
We're smiling, we're laughing.
Anytime somebody says I'm part of gun, I'm just like happy. That's all I care about is just hearing about gun.
Well, you stand up and salute even for fictionalized intelligence bureaus.
Yeah. I'm low key trying to be
country safe.
I'm low key trying to become a gun agent. That's all I gotta say. I would love to become a gun agent and then drive that van around that's chasing down Sonic while he's doing the city escape. We're gonna get Escape from the City in this Sonic movie. I think that's the one we're gonna get.
Right, that's gonna be the one needle drop.
That's gonna be the one like that. We might get that scene in full because that might be like, I think to like people our age or younger who didn't play if I played all the Genesis games. I don't think I beat all of them by the time I played Sonic Adventure 2. But that opening scene of Sonic Adventure 2 is like the iconic Sonic scene for so many people around our age. Like that's a classic scene. That's one of the greatest scenes of any media or video games. And it's all thanks to Pepsi Man. It's all thanks to Pepsi Man running down that hill.
It's true.
Forget about running up that hill, Kate Bush. I'm running down that hill.
Thank you, Pepsi Man. For real though.
Thank you, Pepsi Man. And Corone reacting to that one guy in Pepsi Man. Do you remember seeing that? Do you see that video?
Yes, I saw it recently. It's been making the runs again.
It's pretty good. Again. Sonic Prime Season 4 gets unfortunate news from the creator. Hey, remember like about a year ago when Sonic Prime debuted on Netflix? Well, it's had 3 seasons already.
Jesus. Well, I'm sure it's the whole animation thing where it's like they ordered 52 episodes and then released them in chunks.
It's 3 seasons of 8 episodes, so it's a 24 episode run. This is the thing.
God, Jesus fucking Christ.
Peter Slavic, who worked as a concept artist, posted the message on Twitter. I hope everyone loved Sonic Prime as much as we did crafting it. Thanks so much for taking this journey with us, exploring the shatter spaces in these wonderful characters. Enjoy this fan art celebrating the finale. Spoilers for the finale. Sonic, after volunteering himself to save the Shatterverse, nearly dies, but Shadow swoops in to rescue him. With reality restored, and the power of Sonic's home of Green Hills restores the titular Blue Hedgehog's health. And while things may have seemed to completely return to the status quo, a mysterious and likely malevolent presence becomes known. So they ended on a cliffhanger. Will we get more? I don't know.
Folks, it's up for Netflix to say, and Netflix usually knows where they're going and what they're doing next. And they definitely... So...
Forget about the gray man. I'm interested in the blue man. That is Sonic the Hedgehog. I've thrown in another Sonic thing.
Bird box? Put the bird in a damn robot and call it a badnik.
Yeah.
Call it a damn flicky.
Yep. I've got another Sonic news story. This is not Sonic the Hedgehog news story, but a Sonic Drive-In news story. Sonic is unleashed a new menu item. A peanut butter and bacon cheeseburger.
What the hell?
Check out this peanut butter and bacon cheeseburger. It's coming out from January 8th to February 4th.
What the fuck is this? I don't know about this. I don't even know where the closest Sonic burger is in my area.
Yeah,
how you had to go drive an hour to go get the Baja Blast Zero?
Yeah, you're going to have to drive an hour to get this peanut butter burger.
Sonic burger.
Become the peanut butter gamer.
Closest one near me.
This is about the same. Okay, this is the price decision of the century. Do you want to spend almost $7 on the Sonic peanut butter burger or the Bojangles chicken bowl?
I'm getting that damn
I'm getting the bowl. I'm getting that bowl. But it's 2 pure beef patties with creamy peanut butter and with cheese, bacon, and grilled onions on a toasted bun. I'll get it. I've had peanut butter on a burger before.
Oh, I've been near this. The closest Sonic drive-through.
I think when I was in
2 hours and 43 minutes away.
That's unfortunate. There are also there's another item. There's a peanut butter bacon shake for $4.
What the fuck?
They're getting fucking epic here, man.
This is getting too epic for my blood.
I had there's a donut place near me that like I never. It's like 10 minutes away that I never like have tried out before. And I went there over the holidays because I'm like, it's been a few years since the last time I had a donut. Let me get some donuts. And I tried those maple bacon donuts because I'm like, I think a maple bacon donut is like really overrated. I think people need to stop doing maple bacon donuts. I'm not a big fan.
Very novel when I was 13, but now it's that classic thing where it's like, well, the bacon's never going to be good because it's been sitting on a shelf.
Yeah. It's like bacon strips on your donut, basically.
Right. Bacon strips.
It is like bacon. It's like
now,
dehydrated.
If Dakota Johnson fed me it, maybe I'd be talking different if you're saying it's dog treat, but
yeah, peanut butter and bacon. Yeah, dogs love that shit, man.
Sorry, everyone, I said that. Not sorry.
I've got a tood this week. Secretary. We were talking. I'll give you a hint.
Maggie Gyllenhaal, folks. I've never seen that movie.
I've never seen that movie either. I just know it exists. MrSkin.com.
Oh my god.
We were talking about Sonic Adventure 2 recently, and I knew you replayed it. So, do you remember the Secretary of the President of the United Federation from Sonic Adventure 2?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about this woman, but she's
she's a blonde woman with like glasses and like she kind of looks like she looks like a stereotypical like sexy secretary, but
she looks like a hot woman from Reboot.
She does look like a hot woman from Reboot. She is according to the wiki, a slim human woman of average build. She has peach skin, blue eyes, and shoulder-length blonde hair. She has light blue eyeshadow and red lipstick. I can't even tell that on her model. Somebody zoomed in. She wears a blue suit, white shirt, gold brooch, silver glasses, light blue earrings, a gold necklace with a light blue gem, and blue heels. Somebody documented her entire fucking outfit.
Some freak. Imagine being a Sonic fan and you're a freak for the secretary. Like you have.
I mean, we love the president from Sonic Adventure 2. Like
I can't disagree with that. No, you're right.
I mean, he has the picture of Sonic and Shadow on his desk, which honestly, I ought to print that out and put it on my desk too.
You're not wrong.
There's an interesting bit here. So she's seen with the president when Dr. Eggman demands the president surrender to the Eggman Empire. She's also in him with a limousine when Sonic and Tails leap into the limo to pick up Eggman's coordinates. This is interesting. There's a possibility she has been contacting Rouge the Bat throughout the whole game. This is hinted one time right after the departure of Sonic and Tails, as she announces to the president for receiving the signal from their agent at the end of the scene. It could be.
I remember that. I recognize that, and I didn't even think that was subtext. I just assumed.
Yeah,
that was Rouge the Bat.
I always assumed Rouge the Bat was like on some like Eva MGS3 type shit. Like she's trying to get the microfiche from the Ark,
right?
So that way the president can make another bio lizard. Come on, man! Yeah. I gotta make another bio lizard.
Hey, Mac, ultimate life form here.
Joe wants to become that ultimate life form so bad.
Put the Chaos Emeralds right in my chest. I feel like I'm doing more of a Bill Clinton impression. I got to work on my Joe. I had Joe down for a bit, and I've lost it.
Oh man. What do you think about the secretary?
I love the secretary. I think my people are always like, "What's your type in women?" I think it's low poly women.
That's true.
I'm in love with low poly women. I love Reiko Nagase and the Parasite Eve lady and all these great characters.
I forgot one. There's one other thing. She's in Shadow the Hedgehog too.
She's in Shadow the Hedgehog.
The secretary speaks to the president via an answering machine of the White House in several cutscenes, informing him about the situation with Black Arms and their attacks on 4 major cities, and that the gun mainframe has been destroyed. She also warns the president about the Black Arms attacking Central City. During expert mode, she twice reminds the president of his casual meetings such as tea time, golf, and singing karaoke with other world leaders. What do you think? What do you think the Sonic president singing at karaoke with like the leader of like Spagonia or whatever the fuck?
Spagonia. That's cool. I think the president needs to. Why don't we just chill and maybe do some karaoke instead of yelling at each other? Why don't we sing it?
We should have the election should get turned into The Masked Singer, where every presidential candidate puts on a crazy mask and performs on stage, and then we all vote for them, and whoever wins.
I was gonna say maybe Chris Jericho could win that competition and become our new president.
Maybe Rudy could have won in that competition.
Maybe Rudy could have won. It's funny that when we think of The Masked Singer, you go Rudy, I go Chris Jericho. Two bad men with bad relationships with women.
Yeah.
Probably both love cigars. They're both big fans of cigars. When was the last president who loved cigars? Was it Bill?
I mean, Obama, I think he smoked cigarettes. I think he smoked cigars.
He smoked cigarettes. That's very different. Alan, what the fuck?
I think there's a picture of him smoking a cigar once or twice.
I don't think so. I think he's a cigarette guy. He sounds like, I am a Republic crazy. Nah, couldn't happen.
Never would have happened. He's not an epic cigar and bourbon guy like I am. He's a
like me.
He's a lib PBR guy or whatever. He doesn't even know about Pappy.
He doesn't even know about Pappy.
He wouldn't.
Sweetest nectar.
I got to imbibe it so bad.
I love imbibing some what is it? Vittles or whatever. I don't know.
God damn. No, spirits. They imbibe spirits.
I imbibe spirits. Vittles is like what people at Redwall ate. Like with
Vittles, Vittles is like hardtack, like Civil War food.
Vittles is what the shrews at Redwall ate. I just remember them being like, "Oh, we got to get our Vittles."
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck is a Vittle?
Now, if you want to go even old timeier, they used to call it victuals.
Victuals.
What
did Trista Bold and Pentagrul eat that shit?
Yeah, that's something like Severian eats. He's like, I got some victuals from my Sabertash.
Oh, excuse me, Gargantua and Pentagrul. Excuse me. I reverence Gargantua and Pentagrul all the time. I need to read this stupid French book.
You don't need to ever read anything a French person's written, Russ.
No, I like. I've been on my Kindle. I've read like the first 2 or 3 chapters of the.
I'll read some.
Monte Cristo.
He's Count of Monte Cristo's cool. He's cool. That's the first superhero, basically.
You're right. You got me there. But aren't we all? Isn't kind of the Greek gods? Isn't Marvel movies the
modern day pantheon?
modern day pantheon? Isn't Marvel's movies the modern day?
Well,
pantheon?
yeah, it's like the thing is, they don't have the cultural cachet anymore. It's like the Trolls. I think the Trolls might be the modern day pantheon right now. It used to be the Minions. They used to be the deities
the
of America.
Homestuck trolls or the
ones that kids
trolls?
watch. The ones that kids watch.
The DreamWorks trolls. Kids love the trolls.
I do believe, we all laughed when the people said that the MCU is like the modern day pantheon, but I do believe that the only thing America has is I believe what the Iranian cleric. Yeah,
Wait, no, it was
after Soleimani got killed. That Iranian cleric. That Iranian cleric said, "Who would we even assassinate? We can't kill SpongeBob or Spider-Man." And it's like, that's true. That's the most true thing anybody said about America ever, is that like, we are a country that's ruled by SpongeBob and Spider-Man, basically. It's that fucking stupid The Machines movie where the cities are on wheels or whatever, and they said, we're about to lose our American deities. And it was like a faded statue of the Minions. Like, that's it. The Minions are our gods of all time. It's so true.
We go and we pray at the altar of the Universal Studios Minion Blast.
Yeah. It's just, it is true. I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, as we don't make shit here anymore. All we make is like cultural products, and that's why we are insane about them all the time. And and have to convince ourselves that they're making the world better. They're not just stuff that people watch on streaming apps in other countries.
Right.
It's stuff people actually care about. Everybody's going to watch Echo. Everybody's going to watch Agatha.
I turned on a Roku recently, and they were like, "Check out Echo." I'm like, "What the fuck is Echo?" Oh, it's the Marvel thing. It's
in the Marvel spot. It's a Marvel Spotlight, Russ.
It is a Marvel Spotlight.
It's a street level. We're getting street level for the Hogcast in this year. We're going back to basics. They're getting street level with Echo.
It's true. Alan, I got to pee so bad. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah, we'll wrap this up. Any plugs, Russ, besides your piss hole?
You know what game I've been playing recently, just like checking out again?
Yeah.
Did you ever play Inscription?
No, I kind of meant to check that out.
I hate deck builders. I'm not into deck builders at all. But this one, it's like neat enough that I've been checking it out. I like it. Check out Inscription. I had more fun with it than I expected to. One of the cards yells at you and is like, "You fucked up. You're stupid." I'm like, damn, this card keeps yelling at me.
Now, if it was Dakota Johnson that was telling me that, Dakota Johnson.
I got a Dakota Johnson card. Can you get cards of celebrities like you do baseball cards or something?
I wish. I
have baseball card. I mean, I have some hockey cards I bought.
I should check out Inscription. I used to be a big Hearthstone guy, but the thing I would play in Hearthstone is I eventually got sick of competitive, and my whole thing was that I would play like they had like boss rushes where you would fight. It was basically like a puzzles thing where you would like have a weird boss that has some sort of weird power of like, they can summon spiders that crawl over your cards and fuck them all up real bad, and you got to build a deck around it. I like that shit. I like the deck building aspect of that. But I never really liked the multiplayer, because eventually there would just be some meta that like there's like one card and like they pair it with like 2 or 3 other cards to make like a deck that can beat everybody else. And if you don't have those cards, then you're fucked, and you're always going to be in like silver until you buy more.
And also I think people should download. Check out the Another Code games are going to come back out on Switch again, which I think are kind of neat. I didn't play them back in the day when I was a kid, but I always wanted to. I played the demo. It's kind of like the closest Japan's ever had to its own Myst. It was like walking around a spooky island and solving puzzles. Kind of interesting.
I like walking around a spooky island.
So you can download it if you want and check it out, or don't. I just thought it was neat. I played the demo. I was like,
I've been playing Signalis. That's a good game. I like a Resident Evil style, horror game, doing puzzles and shooting guys and stuff. It's got tall anime robot women. I get why everybody's horny about it. They do weird shit. There's like some Silent Hill shit's going on. It's cool. It's a good game. My main thing I want to plug, though, is The Curse, baby. That, Russ, you need to just like, I didn't want to be too hyperbolic when I saw the finale of The Curse, but it is like some Twin Peaks, like the return shit, and I'm just like haunted by what happened in that episode. Like some weird shit, some stuff happens in that, Russ, and there's one specific joke I need to make about it that I can't make until you watch the thing.
I'll download it all tonight.
The Curse is difficult to recommend because it is like 10 hours of just like deeply uncomfortable and almost painful television to watch. but it has like just like a fucked payoff that's also deeply unsettling.
Right.
And it's almost like it. I mean, it is. I mean, it's an A24 joint, so like, okay, you kind of get that it's going to do some like weird like Ari Aster type bullshit or whatever. It's the Safdie brothers thing. It's going to be some weird shit, right? It's a Benny Safdie in this, by the way. I hadn't seen him in like any acting roles before. I just really only watched Uncut Gems. And like I don't think he was acting in that. He might have just been some random guy. I don't know. But like this is the first time I'm really seeing him act, and he is like him, Nathan, and Emma Stone. They're just like three deeply fucked up and upsetting people, and it's fascinating just watching them on screen all the time,
right?
And seeing how they interact with people and like acting just like the most insane human beings on earth. And then what happens in that final episode is just like so fucked. Shit. It's like some good shit. And I'll go ahead and tell you this. I mentioned, oh, there's a surprise Sopranos cameo. I'm just gonna, it doesn't matter who it is. It's not going to spoil anything. It's Big Pussy. Big Pussy's in the finale.
Whoa.
I'm like, I saw this guy and I'm like, who's this motherfucker in Rachel Ray? It's what the fuck? It's Big Pussy?
That's cool.
They got Puss on in the Curse. It's good.
They got Puss in the Curse.
They got Puss in the Curse. The Curse rules. It's fucked up. I was reading some reviews from like various like Rolling Stone and all these other places, and people are either like, I love it, that was fantastic, or it's like, this didn't do enough to engage the ideas that it was bringing up. It was just about these people being awful. And it's like, yeah, I kind of like it just being about these guys being awful. Because
like
the
nasty.
The people in the show would never interrogate any of the ideas that are being brought up. They're not thinking about like Native American rights or like land rights or anything like that. Or like,
of course
they're not really thinking about like the effects of their gentrification or anything like that, because they are barely like self-conscious people. They're like, they're just weird monster people that are like caught up in like this strange performative act. And like, of course the show's not going to do that. It's like, it's these people would never even think to interrogate those ideas. I'm just like watching them suffer. But man, they suffer in ways I didn't think they were going to, is the thing. Some weird stuff happens, and man, oh man, that the fucking end of that episode, fuck, that's good shit. Best show of the last year or so. Watch The Curse. Russ, we got to get out of here before we get.
We got to get out of the barnyard. Remember,
we got to get out of the barnyard. We are cursed to live in the barnyard. This is like
we're cursed in the barnyard.
We got to get out of the fucking barnyard. We got to get away from Wild Mike. So I guess until next time, folks, live and learn.
Live and learn.